Artists are coming back to Europe's stages, like Portuguese Eurovision winner Salvador Sobral. His tour was halted by coronavirus lockdowns, but he's now back on the road in Portugal, Spain and Italy. Sobral is joining 45 international artists in signing a letter calling on EU leaders for a strong post-pandemic investment in the arts. In the long-term budget agreed by EU leaders, the programme Creative Europe was allocated €1.6 billion, a €100 million increase from the original proposal. One Belgian artistic director, who also signed the letter, says that other investment instruments in the recovery plan must be directed towards culture.
I think the future of the coming budget years will be much more in the hands of the artists. If they have a vision in what they do, because they need, and we have to show a lot of empathy to artists because they need ideas. If there are no ideas, if there are no creative ideas, there will not be innovation.
Art Reconnects Belgium was the most recent initiative by the world-famous Beaux-Arts Museum and Cultural Centre in Brussels. Murals in 3 cities are displaying the country's diversity. But the director says Europe needs to focus on being international.
How we will at the end compete with the other regional powers, the United States, Asia, China and so on, how this fantastic creative Europe by people, first they make the difference, the artists, to stimulate investment and to have a vision on the long term in co-productions, but also investments.
Constraints to mobility are also affecting students dreaming of studying abroad through the Erasmus Plus programme, one of the most successful education exchanges in the world. The Commission had proposed to allocate it €24 billion, but the Council slashed the cash to just over €21 billion. The European Parliament is against these cuts, and in September it will vote on a resolution asking for this programme to play a greater role in the European Green Deal.
There is very little encouragement for green mobility. They say to choose the cheapest and fastest way, but that option is not always the most ecological one. So we say that we should be able to reimburse options that are a bit more expensive for students than the low-cost companies, but that are better in ecological terms.
Un peu plus cher que les compagnies low cost, par exemple, et qui sont plus vertueuses écologiquement.
The Parliament's Culture Committee says EU students and creative programmes should be given eco status to protect them. Jack Parrick, Euronews, Brussels.